the midst of Nazi Germany, there is no joy for anyone. But humans go about their business just the way they normally do, and sometimes even in the darkest times, we find something to make a connection with, or we find some joy with one another. In this book, The Book Thief by Markus Zusak, we see how a young girl can make a connection to books and how that can bring her and her family some joy and some connection. This has been made into a major motion picture. I have not seen the motion picture, The Book Thief, but I do plan on watching it since I finished the novel. One of the things that I can say about this novel is it has a very interesting narrator. So pay attention from the very beginning so that you can get the nuances of what's going on and really think about who's speaking to you in the novel to try to pick up what's going on. It's a really great kind of twist and a really different perspective than what you're used to seeing. Here's a great excerpt from The Book Thief. She sank, the thrill of being ignored. The book felt cool enough now to slip inside her uniform. At first, it was nice and warm against her chest. As she began walking, though, it began to heat up again. By the time she made it back to Papa and Wolfgang Edel, the book was starting to burn her. It seemed to be igniting. Both men looked at her. She smiled. Immediately, when the smile shrank from her lips, she could feel something else, or more to the point, someone else. There was no mistaking the watched feeling. It was all over her, and it was confirmed when she dared to face the shadows over at the town hall. To the side of the collection of silhouettes, another one stood, a few meters removed, and Liesl realized two things. What has the book thief realized? Who's found her? Who knows that she's stealing books? Is it someone who's going to help her steal more? Is it someone who's going to help her steal something else or hide something else? You'll just have to read The Book Thief to find out. I definitely recommend this for any reader. I have middle school students who have read this from the 6th grade all the way to the 8th grade. I'm an adult and I've read this. I know high school students who have read this. This is a great read. It is a fabulous read for anyone. If you have younger children reading it, you just might need to sit down with them and talk to them about the context of the war. They may not have a great understanding, and about who that narrator is, because it's really important to the story. I would greatly recommend to read The Book Thief. It's a fabulous book, and it'll make you want to go out and not steal books, but get a lot more to read because they have a lot of meaning in our life. Thanks, and read The Book Thief.